Well, good morning. I've been relaxing, sitting around having my coffee. Called June to say good morning. It is beautiful out here, as you can see. It is now 8:25, so it's kind of late in the morning. I slept really good. Temperature was totally comfortable. In fact, when I got out of bed, which you may have seen, I was in t-shirt and shorts and was totally comfortable. And temperature last night was really good. Sun's just about to peek over the 4Runner, where I'm standing leastways. Let's see, what can I tell you about last night? I stayed up until probably 9:30 or so and had my cocktail, a lot of it, and it was delicious. Just listened to music, relaxed, then went to bed, started a movie, and fell asleep. Woke up, movie was half done, just turned it off, and slept in until like 6:30. I got up naturally at 4:15, which is the time I normally get up, and my body just gets up at that time, but was able to fall back asleep. So the plan today is to enjoy this, do some editing, start this video. That way when I get home I have less to do, and just enjoy the day being out here by myself, relaxing. And I may or may not check in randomly, because the goal for this trip is not the video, it's just to enjoy myself. So we'll see. I change my mind all the time. Who the heck knows? Nobody knows what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. So we'll see. Now I'm going to get back to my coffee. Whoops. Not bad. This is a view from my camp. Awesome. Well, it's been a very relaxing day. I have really done nothing. Well, I can't say nothing because I've edited probably half or 3/4 of or 2/3 of this video. And so I have done something, and a lot of sitting around. Did nothing mostly in the morning. This was all really in the afternoon. Just enjoyed the view for this morning, and then I started editing video and having a beer or 4. So it's been a great day, very relaxing, and I just can't beat the views. And so I am going to pack up tomorrow morning and go check out another spot. And if I end up camping there, there's going to be a part 2 to this video because I just can't fit it. I mean, I squeezed a lot out, and I'm still at, I think, 26 minutes so far, and there's still a lot more to go. Initially, I was at like 45 minutes, and so I had to do a lot of cutting. And so there's not going to be quite as much drone footage of this spot as I had hoped. Although I may kind of put it at the end, just kind of filler at the end. We'll see. I haven't made up my mind yet. But the flies are really out of control here, and I almost packed up now and went to that other spot, but I knew if I packed up and went to the other spot, I'd be lazy and just end up traveling home. So, and plus I've been drinking, so I don't want to drive that way. So I'm just going to stick it out, and for dinner I'm going to simplify things. I was going to have tacos. I have hamburger meat, taco mix, and sour cream. I was just going to make tacos, but now I think I'm just going to have a Mountain House chicken and dumplings, which I actually really thoroughly enjoy. So it's not like I'm missing out. And there you go. It has been a great day. I really love this spot. The views are epic, and I say epic a lot, but it is. And so there may be more of this video. Well, there's certainly going to be more, but there may be another day and a half at another spot, and there might not be. I'm not going to record my dinner tonight because it's going to be boring. I'm not going to record anything else because, frankly, it's going to be the same sort of shots of a campfire and me sitting around the campfire and me drinking. And you've already seen this in this very video. So I'm not going to do that to you. And frankly, I want to keep this a little bit shorter. My videos tend to run long, and I don't know why. It's just kind of the way it is. It's the way they go together. I don't know how people do 15-minute videos. I do not understand that. My videos aren't that way. It is what it is. So that was a lot of rambling. And so I will see you tomorrow. It may be here, it may be at another spot, but you'll see. And I'll see, because I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay, I've gone like maybe half a mile, maybe 3/4 from leaving my previous campsite, and this is the turn to my next potential campsite. Try to do this and pay attention to the road at the same time, because if I remember, when I was here on a motorcycle, it got kind of iffy, so we shall see. I'm hoping nobody's going to be out here, which I highly suspect is the case, and hopefully this road is rough enough that people don't want to even attempt it. But I will. My arm's getting tired. The cool part about this area is you're right down in with these cool looking rocks. This doesn't even look like a trail. Well, I kind of see tire tracks now. So this is the spot I was kind of thinking I'm gonna have a walk around and see. Now, if it rains, this would be an absolute mess. And so, looks like somebody camped here before. This appears to be in the trail. Huh. Well, let me go out and take a look. I took a walk around the area for a little while, and it was stunningly beautiful, as you can see. And so I found a little spot that kind of was out of the wind, but not too much, and decided to go ahead and set up camp. All right, here's my camp for night 3 of my Northwest Colorado trip. So I took a walk around the general area, and I wanted to show these clips because it looks nice and flat here, but you walk a little ways and you come upon these big gaping holes. And while you cannot see it, I can see that these holes actually have an exit down into a canyon that I'm going to point out in a second here. And these holes are extremely deep, and you don't want to walk around at night here. It would end probably pretty poorly. This is the view. It's just stunning from this little canyon. And I'm going to pan here to the canyon where those holes were coming out at. And you can see how far down this goes. I shouldn't even be walking this close to the edge. Probably not very bright. But this hole is just gaping. And now here I'm walking up and I found some even deeper holes. And I can't even explain how deep these things are. And I'm sure the camera is not doing this justice, but those go a long way down, and it wouldn't be a fun place to fall down into. Well, I was trying to do this when the sun was still on me, but I was flying the drone and lost track of the shadows. So it's now 6 o'clock, and I'll be making dinner here pretty shortly. And for dinner tonight, I think I'm going to have Mountain House. Last night, I had Mountain House, and I said I was going to have the chicken and dumplings, which I didn't do. I actually ended up having teriyaki fried rice or something, chicken fried rice, something like that. It was another Mountain House. But tonight, I'm going to do the chicken and dumplings. Anyhow, this has been a fantastic day. I've just been sitting and relaxing in the chair and looking around at this pretty beautiful scenery. You may have seen drone shots by now, or I'm going to paste drone shots over this. This area is just spectacular. I wouldn't want to be here if it rained, because this could get really nasty, but the views and the different levels of the rock are just fantastic. And now that the sun's going down, you can't see it, but behind the camera, the colors are just really popping. And I don't know where the sun's going to set. I assume kind of over that way. The view that I had last night is just over there. And I'll probably walk over there later. Maybe not, because I've been drinking, and as you may have seen in a previous clip, it could be a little dangerous over there. There's a lot of spaces where you can fall. There's areas that can collapse. That wouldn't be good. But I have definitely got to come back here. It's a long ways from home, but so worth it. And I really have to take June here and explore this place with me. There's a lot of walking around and hiking I can do, or June could do, not me. I'll sit around and drink. June can go out and hike and look around. once her knee gets better. And I think that's it. I think this is the first trip that I've ever overlanded solo. I've gone with my friend Jeff to the San Rafael Swell, and we camped at a different spot every night. That's more like overlanding to me. I'm a camper. I'm not an overlander. I tend to go someplace and camp and just sit there because I like experiencing the scenery from one spot. I don't necessarily have to be driving. I like finding a nice spot and just sitting there. But the last 2 nights were really beautiful, but the flies discovered me. And so there was a lot of flies in the afternoon, and there's only so much of that scenery I can take before I get a little bit bored. So I had marked this spot on the map, came down here, and boy am I glad I did. So I'll spend tonight here and then go home tomorrow. And that'll be 3 nights of camping, not overlanding, camping. So I have a beer open over there. I'm gonna go enjoy it and start to plan on dinner. And I probably won't film again. I might do some clips of fire if I have a fire. And if not, next scene you'll see is the morning. Thanks for coming along. All right, I'm gonna sum up my return to the Northwest Colorado trip. It was awesome. I really had a good time and did plenty of drinking. Although I didn't drink last night. I drank during the day, but I didn't drink last night. I just didn't feel like it. So I just relaxed, looked at the stars, went to bed rather early at like 9 o'clock, and then got up this morning about 7. So got plenty of sleep and slept really well. It is now Wednesday, so I've been gone since Sunday, and there is so much to explore out here. There's so many offshoot roads. Certainly can come back up here and spend a week and just driving around looking for campsites. And I'll have to definitely do that, but I wouldn't come out here if it was threatening rain or if it was snowy. So like I said, it was a great trip. And if you're still here, thanks for coming along. Please consider subscribing, give the video a like, and that's it. Cheers. Happy trails and other stuff. Gobbler out.